Hey folks, Good Guy Glenn here. Welcome to the new Spooky Jeep channel. After much consideration and being told by my friends that, hey, you know what, you should do a channel dedicated to the Spooky Jeep, since you're always talking about it. So this is what this is going to be. Today's adventure is we're going to take the Spooky Jeep down the shore, down the highway, to pick up my son from school. Now, many of you may know that the Spooky Jeep has had problems in the past, especially since the last time I took it on a long journey, I wound up blowing a transmission cooling line. But I'm a glutton for a punishment, and I drive old Jeeps, so let's go on this little adventure and see what happens. Fill it super?
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Have a good one. So, I know some of you are like, Glenn, with fuel prices being what they are, why are you filling this thing with super? Well, it's simple. This old straight six, they're very common to collect carbon. The carbon buildup in the straight 6 4-liter motor is a known problem in these Jeeps. So, being that it's got over 150,000 miles on it, being that it's a 30-year-old Jeep, I fill it up with super. Okay, it's 25 years old. It's not 30 years old. Yeah, I can do some math. That's why I fill it with super. You don't have to fill it with super. Go ahead. Fill your whip with, like, cheap gas. And just see how long your rings and pistons last. Just saying. Super's a thing. It burns cleaner. I run super in my old Jeeps. So, this would not be the first time, like I said, that I've done this drive. I've done it a few times. It's, no pun intended, kind of spooky to drive an old solid axle Jeep down the highway that's got a lift on it, that's got the dumb big tires on it, especially after you've survived death wobble in the vehicle. But we've replaced all the suspension parts. Well, it's just, you know, we hope for the best, right? The one thing is, this thing, it was a complete rust bucket when I got it. The backstory of the vehicle was it was going to be junked by the second owner, who only drove it to work, which was in his town. So, for 1996, it's only got 155,000 miles on it. When I got it, it had 130,000 miles on it. For a 25-year-old Jeep. Not too bad. The whole front end was wiped out. The guy didn't want to put the work into it. But you know me. I was looking for a project. I was tired of driving the Lexus, which had low-profile tires on it. And I'm like, let me build this Jeep. And that's what we did. I put a 3-inch lift on it. I put the dumb Mickey Thompson tires on it. Steel rims. I changed the control arms. I changed the ball joints, the bearings, everything you could do in the front end, I've done. Usually, if I take it on the highway, it's only back and forth to work, which is like 14 miles from my house. It is my daily driver. Here we go. Gonna merge on the highway. Top speed is like 60, 65. I mean, it will go faster. I have gone 70. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, if you want to survive death wobble, you can't be going faster than 60 miles an hour. I can make that noise stop if I hold the passenger seat. Last time I took this trip in this Jeep, luckily when I got home, that's when the trans line let go. And it pumped all 14, 15 quarts of transmission fluid all over the road. From the Elks Lodge to my house, which is 2 blocks away. I was super terrified that I may have cooked the transmission. That didn't turn out to be the case at all. Trans is fine. So far, knock on wood. Getting on the turnpike now. I usually don't take the turnpike. I usually take the parkway because the parkway has got more exits. So if something was to go wrong, I could pull off. The turnpike, you're kind of got limited exits. If something goes wrong, you're stuck on a shoulder for hours. And ask me how I know. Because I drive old junk. That's how I know. All right, here we go. Merging on the New Jersey Turnpike. Center lane, that's where we stay. I know some people are going to watch this video and they're going to be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Like, why is he doing this? Why is he only doing 55 miles an hour on the turnpike in this old pile of junk? But that's this life, man. You want to ride lifted? This is how it is. Skyway. I worked on this bridge. Back in another life when I had another career. 11 on the NJ Turnpike. Pretty good so far. Get off up here, get on the Garden State Parkway. Thinking about stopping at the rest stop. I don't know. Maybe we'll go straight through. Maybe we'll stop at the rest stop. Doing 65, and that's only because this whether it's a Wrangler, a Cherokee XJ, or a ZJ like this one, Grand Cherokee, the straight 6 4-liter is a pretty bulletproof motor. Mechanically, it will get you there and back. What stresses me out about this rig is the suspension. There's a lot of noise under there, and I've tightened up everything, and there's still noise. But the thing is 25 years old. It's gonna shake, rattle, and roll. There's times where you get certain vibration on the highway. It's puzzling, but as long as you don't get death wobble, you're generally okay. We made it to Point Pleasant, doing pretty good. No real complaints. Everything seemed to go a-okay. I feel pretty good about that. Doesn't seem to be any leaks. Well, we made it home successfully with no problems. Well, everybody, we made it back. Round trip, over 100 miles, mostly highway driving. The Jeep did great. Transmission's fine. Hit a lot of traffic. I know this video wasn't all that exciting, but I promise you the content is going to get better as we go on this adventure together of driving old Jeep junk. If you liked this video, which I hope you did, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment below telling me about the old Jeep you drive. If you're a ZJ driver, an XJ driver, or, you know, you drive a Wrangler, let me know. This is Good Guy Glenn, and thanks for watching.